Hi friends, this is .py. Today I will tell about how you should install Python in your system and so that we can start further. So there are several ways you can install Python. You can go with Anaconda, you can go with Miniconda, or you can go with your regular Python installation. For Linux people, I use Linux for my daily coding purpose and other development purpose. For Linux people, you don't have to worry. Python comes pre-built. Ubuntu. For Nautilus, it also the same. For Red Hat, it's different. There are several Linux distribution, and the Python pre-installation is something different for them. So mostly you don't have to worry. Python comes inbuilt. What happens for Windows and Mac? For Windows people, please go to this link, anaconda.com/product/individual. I will post this link in a video description so that you might get some help. Thing is, whoever use company provided laptop, they have some serious restrictions on you cannot install this software, that software. So for them, you cannot really, for some people, you cannot really install Python either. You have to ask your IS team or some other people to do that. So how you can and sometimes they become so lethargic and you cannot even finish your installation. So in that part, what is the resolution for it? Go for Anaconda. For Anaconda installation, you do not require any kind of special permission or administrative permission. You simply go with your regular role permission, and for that regular role permission is something which is generally provided to you by your system administrator. So you can install Anaconda with that. Now there is an issue with Anaconda for this 2020 version. That it takes like half an hour sometime, or sometime 1 and 2 hours, and it's stuck at a phase called unpacking the package cache, and that is the part where it's stuck for the eternity. Like, so for all those people who are facing this issue, please stop the installation at that moment, because there is no as such resolution for now. It is totally on your luck. If you are stuck, then you are stuck. Because the Anaconda installer for Windows is bit corrupt now. So what you have to do, you have two options. Option one is go with this repo.anaconda.com/archive/, and here you can download the 2019 version. Okay, then after installing Anaconda, simply do conda upgrade, and conda upgrade will upgrade your current version to the most updated one. Otherwise, you can go with Miniconda. Miniconda is the most efficient Python wrapper than Anaconda, most efficient, because it is small. People who have some space issues like company provided laptop, they cannot install these and that, they can surely go with Miniconda. Only 55 MB. Okay, and after that it comes with only the basic and most important modules, and Anaconda comes with everything. I don't know, even after some years, maybe Anaconda comes with all the TensorFlow or PyTorch or Theano, Keras, everything. Maybe it happens for after some years. Maybe it happens. Who knows? So after installing all this, after installing Anaconda or Miniconda, okay, there is another stuff. If any of you really don't want to be with this Anaconda or Miniconda wrapper community, you can go with this Python release product, which just simply browse to python.org/download/downloads, and if you're using Windows, then go to Windows. Simply go to download section. I'll show. Okay. Simply go to this download section and simply click on this Windows, and you will have this, will come into this folder. Okay, and here you simply get all this part, whatever file you need. For those who use company provided laptop, they cannot install MSI file. They cannot install MSI file without any special or administrative permission or root permission, what I say. So what they do, simply download this zip file, okay, and unzip it. When you unzip it, you can see there everything is everything is inside there. Okay, this zip file, this is for Linux, so this difference for me. So when you download the zip file for Windows, it will be different for you, and you can see that every file is every Python installation products are inside there. Setup.py, everything is there. You just have to mention it to your mention it to your Windows path or something, environment variable, what do you say. So after that you can use it. Okay, so the MSI is something, MSI simply download, MSI simply create all those files and folders for you. You don't have to download it again, something like that. So after all the installation finished, now we are in a very good shape to begin with Python. Now let's first you guys have to check it, what is the version of it. So simply type python / version. Okay, you can see it's 3.7.6. see, for Linux people, if you install Anaconda and add Anaconda to your path, then what happens, your terminal simply come up with the conda bash, conda base. Conda base means the base and environment for Anaconda. Okay, and that will be attached as a PS1 with your with your terminal. Okay, so if you really don't need this base, okay, what you want to do, simply do conda deactivate. Okay, and it will be deactivated. Okay, for Linux people, mostly with Ubuntu, Python come up by default. So see, this is Python and Python 3.6.9. okay, so Python 2.7.17, this is a legacy Python that come up by default for all the people, all of the Linux people, mostly with Ubuntu. For Python 3 it is also 3.6.9. okay, so this is how you will install Python, and this is how this is our first thing. We have to install Python, and then we can start our further sessions. Now let's for the editor, sorry, I forget the editor. What editor should we use? Many people have many choices. Some use VS Code, some use Sublime, some use Ideally, some use Spider, some use this, some use that. So I personally prefer going with Atom. Okay, so what Atom is some GitHub provided IDE, and which supports not only Python but also various kind of installations, programming languages like C#. It also supports C++, Go, and then it supports R also. It supports shell script. It supports many a lot. And there are the best part of Atom is you can have a lot of custom Atom packages like autocomplete, default header, these, that, lot of steps are there. So you can have it, you can install it, and you can go with it. Now for doing that, simply install Atom. Simply go to this link, atom.io. I'll post this link to the video description, and simply download the package for the people with Linux. See, understand that .deb or .rpm is the is the execution.exe file for us. So it's showing .deb or .rpm. For Windows people, it will be showing .exe. So, and simply just go ahead and install Atom. For all those who use company provided laptop, come up with special restriction and all this, please do not install Atom, because Atom require special administrative access to install it. So your IDE will be Spider. So how to install Spider? Simply go to the start button. I'm talking about all this for Windows people only. Okay, so simply go to the start button and simply find out the Anaconda prompt. Okay, so what you have to find out, simply go to start button and then simply find out Anaconda prompt. Okay, and at Anaconda prompt, simply write pip install Spider. Okay, then it will simply install Spider. If you really want to install, Jupyter Notebook, simply do pip install notebook. It will install notebook. Okay, so what is pip? Guys, pip is the Python packaging managers. Okay, every kind of Python files, Python modules, those are being hosted at pythonhosted.org. Okay, and you have to install Python modules like I'll later tell all about this, what is a module and what to do with that. Okay, these are new stuffs for all the beginners. Just remember ki if you are let's say if you are cooking a food, then you will be needing a lot of stuffs like salt, pepper, sugar, water, and all those spices. Think about that. Okay, whenever you are writing code with Python, you will be needing a lot of spices also. Okay, just what is those spices are like modules. Okay, so you need modules. Like when you are cooking, you need a lot of spices, you will go to the nearby shop and buy all of it. So in Python you don't have to buy anything. So the best part of Python is you don't have to buy any stuff. All of these things are free. Okay, you simply open your terminal, or for Windows it is Anaconda prompt, and write all this stuff: pip install spider, pip install notebook, and boom, you are up, and it will be simply started installing. So from now on I'll be doing all this code mostly on the terminal. Okay, I'll simply go to the terminal and write Python. For Windows people, simply go to Anaconda prompt and write Python. Simply open up your Anaconda prompt and write Python. And all those people who really want to learn Python, and they have an option to change your or restructure or reboot your PC, then please do install Linux. Windows is not for development. I tell this stuff to everyone, believe me, because nowadays this day is for DevOps, machine learning, AI, and Windows has none of this feature. You go with Kubernetes, you go with Docker, you go with Git, you go with GitLab, you go with Python, machine learning, blockchain, which is one of my research area. You go with anything. Windows really don't have any big deal with all of it or any of it. So the main area is this black box. You have to love this black box. Okay, and I'm not and believe me, when I was starting, I have like 8 to 9 years of experience with Python. So when I was starting Python, I really have no idea about Linux, so I started learning Linux as well. So now I kind of play in both of this thing. So enough of the chit chat. So what we will do, simply we will activate our conda. Okay, and see, I'll hold on, let me check my PS. Yeah, that's fine. On the contrary, what we will do, we'll simply write Python, and here what we can do, we will write our code. Okay, so we will not use any editor or anything. For all the beginners, I will highly recommend, though you have editors for helping you out with autocomplete, suggestion box, blah blah, do not use it. Okay, because at the end of the day, in an interview table or something, people ask you what this command do. If they will give you scenarios, then you have to really, you will not get any help from any autocomplete or suggestion box. Okay, so use this terminal. For Windows, Anaconda prompt. For Linux, simply go to terminal and write Python. Okay, and simply do this. Let's print something. Print, hey, I'm using Python. Okay, boom, hey, I'm using Python. Now if it is this is Python 3. Now if it is goes with Python 2, then you don't use that first brackets will not be there. Okay, there are some differences with Python 2 and Python 3. Now Python 2 is bit of a legacy and they don't provide any support. Many modules don't provide any support with that, so it is not worth of learning Python 2. So till now guys, today I'll stop the session here, and tomorrow from our next session we'll be really dealing with several Python modules and start doing codes. Okay, do not forget to subscribe my channel and stay tuned for new videos. Not only Python, I am doing a lot of videos on Git, blockchain, AWS, then machine learning, AI, mathematics as well, because machine learning need mathematics. So all of this stuffs will be coming in hand. NLP as well. So just give me some time. I was a bit of busy with some other stuffs. Sorry for that. I just come a lot of after a lot of late time. So till then, goodbye guys. See you later.